What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Auntie, and this is our third, third video in our Monday marathon series. Okay, we are reviewing Annie, David, and Ashley, and we talking about family. 90-Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Season 3, Episode 5 of The Blame Game. Okay, let me look and see who's out there. Gina Seacrest, she says, hi, Auntie. Hi, baby. Hey, Wendy, Sarasota. Love Sundays and Mondays now. Thanks, Auntie. Hey, Tasha Smith. Here we go. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Freckles. Hey, Amacy. Hey, y'all. Hey, just Sarah. Mwah. Yes. Okay, we are back. And I will tell y'all when these phone lines open up. Now, didn't Annie spill some major tea this Sunday? Oh, yes, she did. We got to really see what was going on with Annie. Did we, y'all? Okay. Now, is my boy Dre out there? Let me know when my boy Dre come out there. Okay. Annie, you mean girl. This Sunday, we had the opportunity to see Ashley and her family. We saw her babies, her fiance's Oscar's babies, and we saw Ashley. And Ashley was adorable. Ashley, you was adorable, boo. Okay. Yes, you was. Had your little, boots on and everything. You know what I'm saying? You was doing it. They decided that they wanted to go to the zoo because they needed to mend their family. David and Ashley have made a decision that, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to try to, be together, you know what I'm saying, under one roof and try to get along. David, seemed to understand the fact that he had done them wrong, that he wasn't spending time with his grandkids. And so he decided that he was going to put on his green his green sweatshirt with somebody else's name on it. Excuse me, y'all, because they blurred that joint out the whole entire time. I said, down there. Now, TLC, this making me dizzy. Next time when David put a t-shirt on, like a sweatshirt or something like that on, looking like a little jolly green leprechaun, warn us, sister, okay? And just tell him, look, put some on black, put some on solid, put some on white or black or whatever, because the little fuzzing out of the name, it seemed like it was going like, can y'all imagine me doing this the whole time? Like I said, okay, look, David, the last color you ever need to wear in your life is green, buddy. I'm trying to tell me. You had Auntie looking for a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But anyway, I digress because we're here to talk about people's clothes. So, we see them coming out of the car and everything, and they decide, they're going to go into the zoo. It looked like it was really empty, wintertime, not a lot of people visiting the zoo. So it was the perfect, little thing for them to do as a family. Okay. I'm coming over here. Wait a minute. I ain't being shady. I'm just saying. So they come into there and everything. And they're looking around at the animals and stuff like that. And Annie comes off the break and says, I don't like Ashley. I don't want to be around Ashley. I don't feel part of the family. I don't feel like Ashley has welcomed me. I don't feel like she's kissed my butt enough. I don't feel like she's worshiping the ground that I walked on. And I don't like her ass. And I don't want to be here. Then why are you there? David makes a statement and says that Ashley was angry with him because he brought this 25-year-old woman home. So a lot of her anger was misdirected at Annie. But David, you have yet to say that Ashley has misdirected anger with Ashley. Because that's what I saw this week. This girl is so angry with Ashley because she did not open her arms up and welcome her. Nobody's going to do that, especially when you have been estranged from your dad for 4 years. Nobody's going to, first of all, they're not even opening up their arms to their dad because there's a stop sign that's up every time he walks into the room. You don't know whether or not he's coming or going. Okay. You really don't know. Like the end of a rainbow. You don't, who the hell has ever seen the end of it? I don't understand Annie's train of thought. Help me understand her train of thought. Because you want this girl, okay, who has already said, all right, let's get this settled. Now, granted, there have been some things that have happened in the family that I don't have the liberty to discuss, but I know for a FACT that Ashley has made many attempts to try to mend the relationship with not only her dad, but also with Addie. Now I see that y'all done blinked out. Is something going on? What's going on? Y'all blink back in. Okay, I'm going to repeat myself just in case you didn't hear me. I know that Ashley has made many attempts to mend the relationship with Annie and her father. When is enough going to be good enough for Annie? But again, like I said, you let an individual talk long enough and they will expose their very heart because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. And Annie is resentful of Ashley because Ashley is David's child. Let me tell you something, boo. You came into that relationship when you were over there in Thailand. You had a conversation with Ashley via Skype. You knew that Ashley existed. You also knew at that table that her dad, David, your boo, your husband, was being deceitful because he didn't even want Ashley to know that you all were engaged, let alone a serious couple and coming back to the United States to be married. David never did that. So you got Ashley sitting over there waiting for this to come back to the United States. Okay, so you come back, you get married on her birthday. Whoop-de-woo, we've been through all of that. But now you're going to sit there and say, I don't feel a part of the family and I don't want to be around Ashley. So the problem isn't Ashley, the problem is you. And David, because of he doesn't have the backbone that he needs because he's trying to please this 25-year-old woman with no money. How you gonna please a 25-year-old woman with no money? See, David is basically already picked out his plot and his casket. And now you're trying to live your life through this girl. You have a cotton freaking vasectomy. I don't know if Annie is ignorant or dumb. But when a man has a vasectomy, unless he's got money, there's no way in the world he's going to be able to get that damn thing reversed. You understand what I'm saying? This man can't even pay for food up in your house. He's charging his 18-year-old son $200 for rent. You walking around looks like with the same exact clothes on because I'm so sick of seeing that damn jean shirt. I don't know what to do. And that cotton freaking welcome back Carter jacket you got on. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm sick of seeing it. Ashley, get that bitch some clothes, okay? I'm so tired of her. You know daggone well this man doesn't have any money. You said that he promised you a baby. Can't nobody promise you a baby. Do you understand what I'm saying, Annie? Don't be stupid. Here, this man he doesn't even have the money to pay for the dowry, and you're telling yourself that he's going to keep up with his end of the deal. Help me understand. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm too close to the situation and I don't understand. Okay, so we got a little super chat. Much love. Oh, hi, beautiful. Much hi. Much. Somebody told me, I think it was Miss Sarah told me I be pronouncing your name wrong. Auntie, it is important for you to know that you are utterly loved and respected. You are intellectually funny and wise. And the thing is, you really care about the cast. It's tough love. Love you. XOXO. And that's from my Muzz Love Beauty and Fragrances. Thank you for the $10 year, the 10 euros. Oh my God. Thank you, baby. I miss you too. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, boo. That put me on pause. Love you so much, boo. Tell your daughters I say hi. Oh my goodness, so sweet. Thank you for the euros, boo. I got euros. What? What? Okay, so I gotta get myself together. So as I was saying, Annie makes a statement again. It says that David promised her a baby. But why would you be hateful towards his kids? We saw her the first time, in all her glory when she was hateful towards Jacob. When Jacob walked up into the house, one of my nieces said that she is from Thailand and that she thought that it was very disrespectful. She said that in their culture that they are taught to be respectful and to be kind and to speak to people and greet them lovingly. And Annie is not doing that. And the reason why she's doing that is because the bitterness and the jealousy is so embedded in her heart that she doesn't even have the ability to be sweet and loving and kind to children. Now, I'm not going to dwell on that too much because I promised that I would be out here and I would act like I got some damn sense. But that really did bother me. I mean, and that bothered me a lot that you would act like that. We see Oscar, who says that, which is Ashley's fiance, he makes a statement and say, I met her doing Jacob's, the shooting and everything with Jacob. I met her at the hospital and she didn't really have anything to say then. And, he's such a kind, gentle giant. You picked good, Ashley. And, for a man to say that, this woman wasn't friendly and wasn't kind and he really don't know her, that means a lot. And David is trying to do the right thing for once in his life. He's trying to do the right thing, and that is connect to his grandbabies. Those grandkids are so open and so vulnerable and so ready to accept their grandpa back in their life. Even Ashley had a light on her face. Like you could tell that she was enjoying every moment of being with her dad. And regardless of how I feel about him, I respect the fact that that is her dad and that is her desire is to be with her dad. And here you see Annie standing on the sidelines, getting the attitude, wanting people. A lot of times when people do stuff like that, it's because they really want attention. They want the attention to be focused on them. They want everybody to say, "What's wrong with you? You okay?" Don't nobody Annie, nobody gives a damn. You it was cute to see the little monkey and Ashley's son being connected and all that kind of stuff and the joke and the humor that went back and forth with her and her dad. And then it was just beautiful to see family. There's nothing like family. And you don't always get along with family. I got some people I don't get along with in my family. But I digress because this ain't about me. But it was so good to see the twinkle in Ashley's eye being reconnected with her dad. And then we sit up there afterwards. She's sitting up there on her phone, sound like she was playing some type of game. And I don't know what she was playing, but when he asked her, what the problem was, she didn't even want to discuss what the issue was. Come on. This is your husband. This is your man. And then she tells him he's just talking to talk and he's saying what she wants to hear. But hey, here's the thing. You had many opportunities to go out to not be here. You knew that he didn't pay the dowry, he didn't pay for the jewelry, he didn't step up to the plate. when you got here and you found out that he had cheated after you had so many opportunities to go back to Thailand. You got a mission and a goal, boo. So you know what you need to do? You need to stay focused and stop hating on Ashley. Now, I don't know what this season is going to hold for us and what is going to unfold for us. But I am so anxiously awaiting to have my interview with Ashley because I cannot wait to discuss what has happened in the background and everything else. I know one of the things that Ashley had discussed with me that I think that I have liberty to share is that when we saw her last week very frustrated with her father, and they had been sitting there and he had been taking her through a whole bunch of BS, you know, reminding her of what happened between her and Annie for over an hour. So when we saw her at the level of being irked, it was because this conversation was going on a lot longer. And so so we see her going to attend, but we don't have the background story, as it is probably with a lot of these couples. But my whole thing is this woman wants a baby so bad that she resents the children that David already has. And how can you have a loving relationship with someone, just like Louise and Molly? How can you have a loving relationship with somebody and you resent their family? How do you become part of the family if you don't open yourself up? If you don't accept the family for who they are and what they are, you have to be able to accept the whole family dynamic. And that's not to say that it's going to happen overnight, because I'm sure that it's not going to happen overnight. But you have to be willing to accept it and not be wrapped up and cloaked in jealousy. We always knew, Annie has a way of playing the victim. She has a way of making it appear that she has been wrong. The only person who has wronged you is David. David is the one who has wronged you. But at the end of the day, even when it comes down to the children, he told you clearly that he has a vasectomy. And not he didn't even commit to having the vasectomy reversed. He said that we're going to talk about it when we get money. And if you're going to talk about it when you get money and you're going to revisit, you're going to go down that line of thinking and say, okay, we're going to have a reversal. He probably going to be shooting blanks in. Was it worth it, Annie? Was it really worth it? And then she has the nerve to say, wrong man, wrong time, wrong family. Yeah, wrong man, wrong time, wrong family. That is something I absolutely agree with you on. This family already had its own problems. And the last thing that they needed was the wrong Annie to come in. So I'm going to open up the phone lines. That phone number is 240-986-1536. Again, that number is 240-986-1536. And I am curious to hear what you all have to say about this situation. Because and Ashley, please feel free to call in. I don't know whether or not you're at work or what's going on, but please feel free to call in. I really want to get your opinion about Annie, Ashley, and David. Were you surprised that Annie was so angry and so jealous of Ashley, or did you see it the whole entire time? See, I saw that she didn't like Ashley, but I really did not tie that together and think that, it was because she was jealous of this family that Ashley has. But see, you sit up there and say that the girl is a whore and got three husbands and all of this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what you want. Come to find out, it's the very thing you want. You want three husbands and three babies. You little nasty. Let's take this call. Hello, caller. You are on with Auntie. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, caller. You're on with Auntie.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe you answered. I'm sorry. I normally never ever comment. I'm always late to the game, and I'm super excited. I'm
Oh, that's okay. Who am I speaking with?
My name's Victoria, but my
Hi.
username's TBB Longhorn.
Okay, hi, Boo. How you doing,
I'm sorry, I'm super excited. I absolutely love you and adore you. Like I listen to you all the time when I'm cleaning or whatever. But okay. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Can I comment on anything or is it just David and Nanny?
Anything.
Okay. So there's this first I was just watching the Luis and Molly situation.
Yeah.
And I saw someone else comment about it, but it went through my mind too about how Pedro's mom, that conspiracy about maybe she's um hooking people up to go to America and things like that. And I kind of was curious to wonder if Luis and Pedro, since they're from the same area, if maybe they know each other. There was that conspiracy about his mom hooking Luis up with Molly.
Oh my God, that could be true. I mean, Molly says that they met. He was a bartender behind the bar, so I don't know, if they know each other. But what? Okay, what a theory! Okay, maybe they do know each other.
It went through my mind. I never put two and two that they're from the same area, and then I felt like I was deceived from Pedro because all this morning I was watching the older episodes, and Pedro seemed completely fine. I didn't realize that other stuff was going on. So this season's really taking a turn. I'm super excited.
It
and
really is.
With Nicole and Azan, that's just a mess all in itself. I don't need to even go into that.
We're going to go into that. We're going into that.
For the next episode with her actually going. I'm surprised that because, the cameras haven't been in Morocco, which to me was saying it's probably not going to work out. And now that they are in Morocco, I'm curious to see what's going to happen because I absolutely have no idea if they did get married or not.
I don't think any of us know, and TOC has been holding on so tight to it. I wish they would reveal it. You know what I'm saying? But they have been holding on tight to that information. Even on Nicole's Instagram, you see pictures of them together with the baby and stuff like that, but they not giving up the juice on that. And the thing about it was some of the information you have to kind of question because I had received information from just looking at social media that May didn't go, and come to find out May went. But we're going to be talking about Nicole and May, and the hashtag Save Baby May. But
exactly,
all of these people have.
Well, I'm curious because the recent things I haven't seen any pictures of him on her Instagram lately, but she has been posting. Like she posted about the wedding dress. And she's also posting about getting healthy. So I'm curious to know if she's even over there, if he's pushing that on her. Because to me, what my first instinct was before I even knew she went over there was maybe they did not work out. So she was kind of getting her revenge body going on. That's what I assumed. But now I don't even know anymore.
Girl, you got all kinds of conspiracy theories.
I phoned the show and I watch you so much. You don't even know.
Oh my God, I love it. That is so true because I looked and I haven't seen anything. And I haven't really heard any viable information from any of the YouTubers who do this. I haven't heard from any of my connects. People have been quiet. And I mean, I'm talking about Azan's closest friends who have reached out to me before have been quiet as a mouse. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if they've got threats against them or what, but it has been dry.
I need to know.
I do too. And I'm telling you, I haven't had any information come to me, and that is extremely unusual. I mean, unusual.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
Exactly. There's absolutely nothing anywhere. And like I said, I didn't know that she was even going over there. So the fact that she actually did came out of left field for me because I did not expect that at all.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens coming up, but I'll let someone else talk to him. But you just made my day. I'm so excited to talk to you. You are just the best person on YouTube, and your voice calms me down. I love listening to your singing. Oh, I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too, baby. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. I see I have missed somebody's call. So, caller, I'm going to try to call you back if you don't want to call. And that number was 8052. Caller 8052. Please call back in. I apologize. Um, please call back in. I'm so sorry I missed your call. Didn't she have some uh-uh. Oh, okay. Okay. Just 1 second, y'all. It says that this person is on hold, but I don't see how to get to them. Okay, so caller 8052, please no. Yes, please feel free to call back. I apologize. I missed your call. I don't know how that happened. Um caller 8052. Didn't she have some cute little theories about them know, wouldn't it be something if they knew somebody and his mother is the one, Pedro's mother is the one that did the paperwork? Let me tell you, that would be so funny. Like I would just scream. Like and like I was saying, it has become very silent in the street. No information is coming out about Nicole and Azan. And I'm telling you, prior to that, all kinds of information was coming out. I've been getting some hits about some information, but it ain't been hits about information that I really give a flying, what about. So I'm really curious as to whether or not she married him. I hope she didn't. I hope she went over there and found out some things about him. But, you know, we'll see. We will see. So, do we have any other callers? Anybody else want to call? Let me read some of y'all comments. Um, Helvita said there was a rumor that Annie was stealing from Nikki. I don't know whether or not that was ever validated. I can't remember. If anybody can remember, please feel free to call in. Again, that number is 240-986-1536. I don't know why y'all being so shy. Y'all can go ahead on the comment, call in. Jay Cheer One said it's so funny how they tried to gloss over that Nicole's mother and stepfather are the one who raises May. That is why she doesn't have anything in that room she lives in. Okay. Rachel Schwartz says yes. Nikki said. Oh, so Nikki did say that she was confiscating goods. Okay. Well, I don't know. It was all allegations to me. Amma C says I thought she stole a leather jacket. I don't know. I don't know. But it was it see, I'm trying not to talk about them because this is not the Nicole and Ozon. This is Annie and David and Ashley. Emily Rouse said women are beautiful in shapes and sizes, but that dress is not flattering at all. Okay, so that's talking about Nicole as well. So I'm trying to find somebody that is trying to talk about Annie and David. I guess you all don't have a lot to say about them. Um, and that's probably a good thing because I had somebody to send something and they went off and called Ashley all kinds of names and me right along with her. And so, it's a shame. I'm hoping that Annie get what she wants. If she wants a baby, she absolutely is not gonna get a baby. I don't think from David. David has already said who wants to be, trying to raise kids again. And you know what? And that's the challenge with marrying an older man. Um, you have to be able to see through all the BS that he's selling you. And if you want to have a baby by somebody and they have children who are already in their 20s and well established and living there on their own, you need to really think twice about that because the likelihood of that man wanting to start over again is slim to zero. And we see that with David. David is just as selfish as Annie is. He is saying to Annie all those things that she already know. It's amazing how these people know, but they ignore the signs because they want what they want. They ignore all the signs. And I wouldn't ignore it. David said that she don't really want that he doesn't really want children. Absolutely. Yes, he is, Miss Michelle. Absolutely. TV, Longhorn 12 says I'm starting to like David more and Annie less. I don't know whether or not I like David. I really don't. Katie Coco, oh, she's talking about Nicole. Gazelle said David needs to get a job. How you want a baby with a broke man? Exactly. The thing about it is, why did she even want to come to the United States with a broke man? And see, that's the kind of stuff that makes it look really suspicious. It looks suspicious because you knew he was broke, you knew he was had a vasectomy, all the things that you want and you dream of having here in the United States, you're not going to get through David. I'm telling you, the likelihood is very slim to zero. So you know what? Because I don't have any callers and I don't want to, belabor the time, we're going to go ahead on and end this broadcast, and we're going to go ahead and talk about Nicole and Azan and the new revelations that have come up between the two of them. Always surprised to hear audio. Hell to the no. And I will be opening up the phone line again. And hopefully we'll get some takers. Love you all. Be right back for a marathon.